channel.
Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel Final Whistle channel.
That's right.
Fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories from fans reaction to pre and post match analysis and of course in the match analysis. So Gochuku, you're welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Good morning to you. And our subscribers be kind enough to join us across all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Whistle
931.
Make sure you turn on your notification icon to get notified whenever we drop productions like this that might interest you. Yes, guys, in the wake of all the recent happenings around the Super Eagles and chelle, we are here to discuss the major effect of our darling Super Eagles not qualifying for the World Cup in the second time coming back to back.
God forbid. God forbid. That should be the word. That's the word. That's the word.
You hope for the worst thing that can happen. So we're here to talk about the worst thing that could happen to our boys in case we don't make it to the Super Eagles. Quickly, Coach, let me start from you.
My brother, I think we've not recovered from the last one that happened. And I don't think, like AY said, it should be God forbid for us not to be at the World Cup. But let us still tell that there are effects. So this should be a warning to the players. A typical example is the key one, which I think concerns the NFF, has to be funding. The monies,
financial aspect.
The financial aspect, the monies you stand to lose by not qualifying. I'm telling you, billions.
That would have easily used.
That you can use to develop the sporting sector. That you can even embezzle. No. Let's be factual here.
It's true. You have facts.
No, allegedly.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. It's not about allegedly. I'm telling you.
You have facts. You said let's be factual.
Yes.
So do you have facts?
Chill now.
If there's no money, you can't.
There are monies you can even embezzle.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So it means the money has to come in first for you to now eat it.
So are you claiming they are eating it?
I don't know.
Allegedly, according to so financial aspect.
Financial aspect is a major one, and they know it is in. For God's sake, participants get money. As when you go to any other level, there are monies that are accrued to it. So I think the players know how important it is. We talked about how we were able to share the money that came from CAF, AFCON, which was in millions as well.
Okay.
Then imagine what's going to happen to the World Cup. So I think they understand what's on ground.
I'm understanding what Ugochukwu is saying. The first effect is on the NFF.
Yeah.
First of all, we go AY.
So, I'm going to look at it from the biggest gladiator, which is the players.
Yes,
they are the biggest deciders. They are the biggest deciding factor as far as this is concerned. Like I said, God forbid, because of how big the effect will be on some
on them. Yeah,
I would just take two as an example. Predominantly, Victor Osimhen and Osimhen Lookman. Currently, Osimhen Lookman is 27.
Yeah,
and Lookman is 26. Victor Osimhen is 26. Osimhen is 27. If they go for the World Cup, then that means Lookman will be 28, Victor Osimhen will be 27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if they miss out on the World Cup, means Ademola will be 32.
32.
That's Victor Osimhen will be 31. That's the next World Cup after
if we qualify
US, Mexico,
after US,
and Canada. If we miss out, which is not guaranteed that they're still going to. And let's not lie to ourselves. At that point in time,
it gets tougher when you don't
must have
lost their legs. Yeah.
So this is the best time to represent your country at the biggest stage in the Mundial, which is the World Cup. So what the effect it has on them is, if they miss out on this one, it is just as easy as saying you might not make the next one.
I think for me, I would even say you can they can call your name and call certain words like world class.
That's what I'm even getting there. Now let's take a look at their profile so far. CAF award. Back to back. Does that solidify their heritage as Nigerian legends? Because let's look at it. This is an individual award.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an individual award. And let's not forget that they have both not. I'm not sure they've won an AFCON.
No, they've not.
So
they've not.
Now look at
second place.
Now look at their other colleagues in different African nations like Mo Salah, Toure, Samuel Eto'o have all
won
award and have also won prestigious award and have been to the World Cup at certain times. You understand? So I come back to Nigeria. We've seen the likes of JJ Okocha represented at the age of 20, 1994. 98 and 2002 represented back to back three times.
That's what.
Oh God! Yes, and the worst player at that time.
Imagine back to back 3 times. JJ Okocha represented at the age of 20. The whole time highest goal scorer Rashidi Yekini, same thing. 94, 98. Now Osimhen is second now. Want to beat the
but without a World Cup appearance. Doesn't sound well.
Now let me move forward. Kanu Wako 1998, 2002, 2010 represented Nigeria at the World Cup. The same thing with this other guy, Mutiu Adepoju, headmaster.
Headmaster.
94, 98, 2002. Consistently.
Oh my God.
So he doesn't speak
World Cup like
I just didn't
understand that. I know. I just say maybe just they like finish them.
Like, as it stands, it doesn't sit well for them because if you look at it, for your Nigerian heritage, what I think he switched allegiance 2002.
2012.
2012. 2002.
Osimhen Lookman.
Yeah.
Osimhen Lookman.
Yeah.
No. So I can't be
2012. No,
2022.
2022. I'm mixing the numbers now. 2022. Now, ever since then, it has always been individual awards. Nothing.
Ballon d'Or, ranking, CAF.
Nothing to show like in the ranks of Nigerian heritage or greats. The same with Victor Osimhen. So I think it is high time that they sit up and not make this happen because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure they would be ranked there in the heart of Nigerians.
Especially in the heart of Nigeria, that's the keyword.
Yeah, where we reach now, they will just have to forget something. So let me understand from you guys. Ugochukwu spoke about the effect it will have on the NFL.
Financial implication.
Ewa just made an example. The effect it will have on
the
one
players.
of our two great players. I'm coming from bragging rights. The effect it will have on Nigerian football fans.
Oh, God.
The bragging rights. Imagine Ghana, they throw loss.
Which matters to some of us.
Ghana, South Africa, they throw loss. So which bragging rights we get now when they say Kudus, they go World Cup. And we call Osimhen Lookman is at home. You understand? Normally, you understand where I'm coming from. So the bragging right of fans, I think we will have limited things to say. Let me give you a typical example, AY.
Yeah.
Let me not use Ugochukwu as example. Arsenal has more titles than Chelsea, no doubt. But the prestigious ones, that is where we call ourselves the pride of London. We have champions. We have about 8 European titles, of which Arsenal have none.
Yeah.
You understand? You understand the bragging right of fans?
Yeah.
I know they have more Premier League than I have. I know they have more FA Cup than I have. But when it comes to the bragging right of fans, that is why I brag. So where then Osimhen, when they brag now, when they say Kudus don't go to World Cup, Semenyo, which day is going to the World Cup?
Going to the World Cup, yeah.
I think if you need to see the guy's price tag, I think that's
yes. Chelsea are interested. Players, clubs are interested.
These are the things that comes up. Yeah.
You understand? So we have made an effect of the whole body, the player, and now I'm talking about the fans. Like me now, man to talk now since yesterday. What did they call us? South Africa not allow us here word. They don't allow us here word. Before it was between us and Ghana. Now South Africa don't join, don't tag along. So Nigerian Super Eagles players, there's a lot we are going to lose.
I still have more to say about the players. Let's not forget that it will still have effect on some of their transfers.
No doubt, sir.
Real Madrid got James Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez, yes.
Just a World Cup appearance.
Khedira,
World Cup performance.
Mesut
Ozil.
World Cup performance.
Yes.
After then, he went to sleep. Some after him, he World Cup player because he didn't show the quality that he showed at the World Cup. What they were expecting. So the World Cup is another venue for you to showcase yourself as a player. Audition for you to get gigs, to get better clubs. Don't just sit down in the back end of South Africa saying you are a goalkeeper.
You're a goalkeeper.
Where people are making exploits in Europe. You understand? So he showcases. I didn't make anybody. I'm not mentioning anybody. So he showcases you to the world. That's what you are missing. So you have to make sure that you get yourself to the World Cup at all costs. And another thing is, for players that have not made it to the Super Eagles, we want to put things on the table for them.
For them, yes. For the future generation.
Yes, so what are we saying?
What are you now bringing to them? What are you telling them?
Why do you convince them to come and play for
what projects? What better projects?
You've never been to the World Cup in 3 back-to-back.
You want me to come and play?
I say I have the best sporting projects.
So
are you a joke?
So that's another thing, no.
My only say go they laugh for us one place now. You say thank God.
Yes,
thank God I dodge bullet. Thank God I dodge bullet.
Because it doesn't make sense.
With Tosin Adarabioyo in the corner, with the likes of Nwaneri at the corner, we are talking about this. So I think it's something. Now, another one I want to talk about again is, in as much as we have talked about Osimhen Lookman, Victor Osimhen winning some kind of individual awards, I feel it is more like a local champion to me. If you are to be recognized outside your continent, you understand, you need to be at the World Cup in terms of individual awards. Now, just recently we were talking about the FIFA Pro World lineup, or which we said Osimhen Lookman didn't make it. You understand? You must have that kind of thing now. If you should play in the World Cup, when you're talking about the world best lineup, this is where your name comes in the picture. This is where your price tag increases. You understand? This is where you're being recognized and every other thing. We don't want you just rule Atlanta alone. We don't want you to just come and rule African setting alone.
The king
Even the
of
Africa
Bergamo.
will never rule them. Because I never win the AFCON team.
You never win AFCON.
Final going to nobody remembers second. So far first is alive.
Yes.
Nobody remembers second.
Even if first die, go safe.
History now, only history they kind of there, and history number 1 9 they first remember. So in terms of individual awards, I think we need to be at the Mondial. So I think
it's a must.
It's cost across all from the body to the players and to the fans. Everybody's
down
affected,
to the future,
down to the journalists, down to the media personnel. Everybody's affected in case.
We don't
I said it, why you're praying for the best, you hope for the worst. The worst that could happen to us are this effect we just read out. Thank you very much, guys. I think it was a very entertaining production, and that is our time on Final Whistle on this particular production. Feel free to go to the comment section and share your possible effect. If you say yes, going to the World Cup might actually affect Nigerian football, economy-wise or any other thing. That's our time. We see you guys.